That. Keep that. I know you only have money in theory. So, bye-bye.
Bye. The fruits of our independence. We only get them second hand.
Wake up. Didn't you sleep at all last night?
Leave me alone.
I don't expect members of the committee to fall asleep even before the meeting starts. Where are the others?
How am I to know?
Did you get the potato?
What potato?
The university potato. Did your tender go through?
Don't even remind me of things that I would sooner forget. Last night I spent the whole night trying to be nice to people, ending up to lose my tender this morning.
Whom did they give it to?
Whom else? The fools gave it to Mulili.
I knew you would bully them into giving it to him.
And if that is not enough, Mr. Tomo puts him in this committee. I refuse to sit with thieves in the same committee.
I understand he was forced to have him in the committee for security reasons.
Listen, and as far I'm very much concerned, Mulili is an army dropout. A second-rate farmer. What does he know about a very important visitor? This is not an agricultural show. And if he doesn't get to me, I'll get to him.
Report the matter to boss first.
Are you new here? Reporting the matter to the boss, it's like digging your own grave.
That's everybody's fear. I mean, someone has to make a start. Take this case of prisoners being asked to act for the visitor. I mean, it's ridiculous. Every time they have rehearsals, I'm told they have bread and butter. It just doesn't make any sense.
On the contrary, it makes a lot of sense. What effects do you think are there? A few photographs of fat prisoners will have on our foreign investment.
If that Mosise fellow is pardoned, it will be a personal strategy for me. I oppose the whole idea of prisoners sharing on the death with the rest of us.
Good morning. Good morning, gentlemen. Capito. Just as usual, Mulili is not here.
And excuse me, what is he doing in this committee anyway?
Capito, you know better than to ask that. And if anything, that question is not on the agenda. Now, gentlemen, you know why you sit on this committee. You are selected to sit on this committee for your unflinching support for the government. Now, our task, gentlemen, our task is to justify that selection. Now, as per circular number BP/007/4/BP2, boss himself insists that we need to delight the visitor. It is for that reason that the voice of our negotiators shall continue to be heard.
Excuse me, Mr. Tum, I think you're being a little too formal. I mean, it is as if you're all friends here.
Very true. Listen, let's drop this formality until Mulili arrives. You know, the way things are run here, I've escaped your mind. And a tree climber starts from the bottom, not the top. So let us not be told our terms of services, or we being good friends here.
Yes. What's cents of potato per hour?
You are being paid per day, not per hour.
Well, how many days do you think?
Of course, it's necessary for us to meet every day, before the visit, and even after the visit, for the purpose of the review.
You couldn't be more correct.
Of course.
It's a vista of great weight. Not some fly whiskey waving some headman. And remember, Mr. Chairman, the potato you get is directly proportional to the potato we get.
Gentlemen, I'm very sorry for being late. I'll say better never than late.
What is your excuse this time round?
You see, this morning they give my tender to this unknown small man.
Tender? And you the chairman's vote, then children lying along Airport Road welcome the visitor.
What about the country visit? I know the visitor might be interested in the progress we did in the agriculture. He offered some technicians, didn't he?
Now, Kabito, that is beyond our scope. We must confine ourselves to the visitor's stay in the city.
I still don't understand why we are using prisoners for this play. I oppose the whole idea. Prisoners are dangerous people who should not be allowed to mix with the rest of us in this dance.
And the National Department of our University should be given the responsibility to produce the play.
No. We cannot go there, Kabito. Those students are opposed to the nature of this visit. Just the other day, they fired the organizing secretary. We cannot work with them. They are opposed to this.
Who do they think they are not to cooperate? We pay for their school fees, we pay for their lands and accommodation, we pay for their everything. We should have forced them to acting.
You're the kind of people who talk kafira. How do you expect grown-ups to do things they don't believe?
Hey, you say that only because your son is in the university. Say yes.
Yes. You're the kind of person who just think of reminding people to say yes. Who would you take them for? Primary school kids?
Who do you call primary school kids? Who do you call that?
All right, take it easy, Mulili. I didn't hear you calling primary school kid.
He called me just now. Even Nicodemo here had that. You had it, Nicodemo.
I think we need a break.
But tell me why you did that.
All right, gentlemen, please, let's not keep fighting.
Tell me. When was the last time did you step in a secondary classroom?
All right.
But he called me primary school kid.
All right, people, please, take it easy. Calm down.
You should apologize now.
I can never apologize to such likes of you.
Hey, listen, people. We've been tasked with the honest opportunity of serving this nation. That is our number one engagement. We should not bring our own old grudges around here. That will not serve this nation. Now, I agree with Nicodemo here that we need a short break just to let off steam. How long should the break be?
3 hours should be now.
Hey, 3 hours is too long to let off steam. Let us take a 1 hour break. And please, remember to keep time.
And I hope he has heard it.
You'll pay for this, you goats.
Grey hair signifies wisdom, but it is a sad reminder, a kind of constant pointer to the passing of time. A leader should not grow grey. People begin to lose confidence in you. Hey you, I hate people who move quietly.
Yes.
Do you hear?
Yes, sir.
Next time ensure some noise accompanies your movement.
Yes, cousin. But why you sit outside without a bodyguard?
Why have you come? Another tender problem, is it?
No, not tender problem. The whole fear you used when you spoke to them on the telephone.
Why have you left the meeting then?
Honest to God, I don't have, and I don't know how to begin. I don't have a tongue to talk.
Come on, get on with it.
Boss, your cousin, and things have got spoiled. Don't trust even anybody, not even me.
You talk straight or go back to that meeting. I put you on that committee for
Yes.
obvious reasons.
Yes.
And you should report directly to me if something should seem to be going wrong. What is the matter?
Yes, I can't understand. Do you know Kabito? He be like Jerry.
I know many Kabitos.
I speak of Kabito, the one in the entertainment committee.
What about him?
He be a green grass in the snake.
Hey, watch what you say. Kabito is one of my most loyal subjects.
Oh, that is what you think. You think I leave the meeting to come here for no good reason? Eh? Kabito color your name in blood in front of the whole committee, and he shouts loud. It was full of alcoholism.
Frank, is he?
Completely finished. And he even said that you ruined the economic of Kafira, and said that you hide money in foreign accounts.
He can't have possibly said that.
One God he did. He even said that you took a tender for milk supply.
Who? Kabito?
A green grass in the snake.
I keep money in foreign lands. How much does Kabito
I suppose we call off the meeting.
Yes, meeting off.
I'll let you know when we can meet again. Now, please, let us observe a minute's silence in honor of the departed one. Thank you.
Will this day be counted?
Good. Have they set it right?
It will do.
Good. Of course, there'll be the other additions. There'll be the red carpet, and there'll be the other decorations, of course.
It will do. In such circumstances, almost anything will do. Eh? Mind you, we are only a developing nation, so we have to improvise with the resources at hand.
Hey, we can't afford to take chances. Boss himself is in a very foul mood. He actually locked his own wife in one of the palace cells. He nearly slapped... okay, I mean to say he got very cross with me when I told him that we didn't have all the props ready.
I am determined that nothing will go wrong.
The future of 600 prisoners depends on this. That includes Mosese. By the way, did he cooperate fully in last night's rehearsal?
He was at his best. In fact, he knew all his lines and moves as if he had lived with them throughout his life.
You know, I haven't looked at the story of the script.
But then you've been busy.
That is no excuse. If boss asks about the story of the play, I'll tell him, boss, the author of the play is here. He's better placed to give that information. I trust that you'll face him and tell him the story with precision.
Well, I will try.
You cannot afford to say you'll try. You will do it.
Why do you appear nervous?
Boy, you don't seem to understand the game of survival. When boss gets angry, he cannot differentiate between a human being and a rat. He is an animal.
We will make a permanent impression, I am sure. These will help me convince my fellow students who threw me out that it is not by isolation that problems are solved. They sacked me, said I'm going round the bend. They said I'm a traitor, a betrayer of their cause. If this play is a success, I shall have demonstrated to them that greatness is worth the numbers.
Do you intend to lead them afterwards?
Well, if there's an afterward, it will sort itself out. The only time we may know that we once had a future is if we see it in the past. Mosese too had a future until he came to my brother's funeral.
Was he your real brother?
Yes, same father, same mother. He made me kill. They released me. One day he knew that I was no longer dangerous. But what about Mosese?
He must make the most out of whatever luck brings his way. Why are you telling me all these things now? Why didn't you tell them in the past?
What will you have done? I'm still the same.
I know, but I'm worried. Boss doesn't know that you are the one who's written this play. We have to keep it a secret. All he knows is that you are a student.
Why are you worried?
Because I know I like you. But I also know that the day of one's death is not written on his forehead. You'll have to talk less. They know your blood.
So the release of a few prisoners in Kafira will not change things. I mean, the sun will still rise in the east and set in the west.
The image of Kafira will look different in the eyes of the world.
We only help obscure the true picture. In fact, the release of a few prisoners is a positive distortion of the true picture.
You want them out, don't you?
Yes, I do. But not to see them come from one prison, only to enter another.
Everything in place?
Yes, Your Excellency, yes.
Drop the formalities. We are all actors. Boy, did you know that I was once a good actor?
We all know it, sir.
Good. Only they almost always gave me bad roles. You see, in 4 out of 5, I used to die for mistakes that were not my own. You still call that tragic?
I would call that a sacrifice, sir. A kind of sacrifice for a future. The role that Christ played.
Dead for future. That is absolutely necessary. Are you the author of the play?
Yeah, we could say so, sir, but friends did help me alter it.
That is positive unity. I understand you study at the university.
Yes, sir.
Oh, good. Represent the intellectual swell. Some of the reports I get from there are simply disgusting. Who made you student spokesman of truth and justice? What do you know about justice?
Nothing, Your Excellency.
Completely nothing. Take the second last case, for instance. What were they protesting against? Speak out. There will be no victimization.
Well, the influx of the expatriate into the country.
Listen to that. Do they want to walk before they can crawl? Huh? When you go there, tell their leaders that it is my duty to decide on Kafira's Africanization program. They have no right to chant about it, and if they do, the result will always be the same. What do you think they gained by that demonstration?
Nothing, sir.
Completely nothing. I mean, a dead student leader and a senior lecturer in prison. No. The lecturer went in for a different offense, not so?
Completely.
Yes, in a way, it is very sad. They should have known that my arms are long, my eyes see far, and my ears are the sharpest on the continent. Am I wrong?
You are wrong, sir.
Wrong?
No, you. No, never.
No one who shouts at me ever gets what they want. You saw what happened last time, didn't you?
Yes, Your Excellency.
Because they shouted against the appointments, 5 of which were my own personal appointments, I deliberately sent in an order for 300 more expatriate personnel, just to put them in their place.
Most of them lack understanding. They are very young.
Precisely. They just don't reason like leaders of tomorrow. I even understand they want to protest against the visit. But I warn them that I shall not tolerate such behavior in Kafira. Do you hear?
Yes, sir.
Where are the others?
Your Excellency, they are dressing up.
Go in and call all the staff. We need an audience.
Yes, Your Excellency.
I hope it is a good play. What is it called?
Betrayal in the city.
Betrayal in the City. That is a curious title. What is it about?
An army cadet.
An army cadet? It sounds interesting. You see, the visitor himself was in the army for 7 years before he joined active politics. Now, what does the cadet do?
I mean, the drama is built around what the cadet doesn't do, or rather what is done for him. In the first place, he's promoted to the rank of captain within 6 months of his enrollment.
Very hard working.
And because he doesn't know quite how to handle a gun, he accidentally shoots a colleague during a parade pass-out.
No. That is manslaughter.
Well, the climax is reached when it is discovered that in fact, he's not a family member of the captain, as had been thought.
It sounds very interesting. So is it a comedy or a tragedy?
Well, it is neither, but it could be both.
Someone dies.
I mean, it's possible to have a death that is not tragic.
Very clever. The first time I have heard sense spoken by a student. Come for the final rehearsal, eh? You have come for the final rehearsal, eh?
Yes, boss. I said to myself, go and be with cousin and see his final.
Make yourself comfortable.
Your Excellency, I'm sorry. I'm told that one of the cast members is unwell.
What is the matter with him?
Stomach problems. The doctor gave him bed rest.
Affairs of state shall not be halted just because of stomach troubles of one prisoner. I must see the full dress rehearsal.
Yes, Your Excellency.
Perhaps you should get someone to stand in for him. It will save time, sir.
All right then. Tumbo will read his part. Were you ever an actor?
No, sir.
Then how did you become such a big man?
If you could not, then I should read the part.
No, we shouldn't waste time. I will stand in for him for the moment. Okay, give me the script. Now, yes, where am I to stand?
You are to sit on that chair, sir.
Are they to work like that? Untie their hands.
Sir, what about the props?
Sorry, the carpenter who was making them said they were not ready.
No, I will not have this. I hate last-minute stragglers. I want to see you with all the props first thing tomorrow morning, okay?
Yes, sir. Yes, Your Excellency.
Are the props that vital for this rehearsal?
They are not ready.
Very vital, Your Excellency. We need them for the prologue.
Guards! So, bring your guns forward and put them...
There, sir.
Put them there!